guys, this is Saurabh. We've been working on this beautiful XUV700 for the past 3 days. The car is now ready after the coating has been done. So what we will do is take you through the complete process, how the car came to us 3 days ago. The car when it came to us has already been on the road for about 3 to 4 months and it is very well kept. Nothing scary about the car except for this one drop of 𝗩𝗶𝘀𝗶𝘁 which was there on the bonnet. The wheels are par for course. A heavy vehicle like XUV gives off a lot of wheel dust. And the usual culprits, the grills, tires, the fender lining, all these areas were carrying a lot of dirt. But these black plastics had already started turning a bit white. The interiors, however, were a different story. The white leather was holding on to a lot of grime, and that can be seen in this discoloration. This vehicle belongs to a good friend. His 𝗩𝗶𝘀𝗶𝘁, aka Mountain Man, a very famous personality, especially in the biking circle. So we wanted him to have the full OCD experience. As always, we started with a thorough decontamination of the tires, wheels, and the fender linings. Using a wheel cleaner and degreasers and various brushes, we got the wheels into showroom condition. We pride ourselves in our decontamination. This is my challenge. Once we've been through your vehicle, even if you run your fingers on the insides of the spokes, you will not find any grime. Final step is a good rinse and then repeat the whole process 3 more times. Here the attention is on the engine bay. We spray the degreaser and using brushes, just scrub off all the dirt away and then lift it off with a dry microfiber cloth. Next on our agenda are the nooks, crannies, crevices that you can see on the grills and on the various shut lines. They get a good scrubbing with a soft brush and a degreaser. This is what detailing is all about, to get into the minutest of details and give you a vehicle that is absolutely perfect. I was quite saddened by the state of these plastic trims. For a vehicle that is just 4 months old, I had not expected them to be so discolored. So here we are cleaning these with a degreaser and a melamine sponge. This does require a lot of effort, but we need to get the trim looking spanking new and factory fresh before we can protect it with our trim coating. Generally, pre-soaking the vehicle with foam is the first step, but I've seen that in case you pre-soak the vehicle, then some of the imperfections like mineral deposits and all, they get hidden by the water and you're hard pressed to observe them. For this reason, we go after the dirtiest areas first, then foam up the vehicle and follow it up with a contact wash to give you a factory fresh finish. It's only after the vehicle has been thoroughly decontaminated that we examine the vehicle for defects. Here you can see that the vehicle does have some swirl marks. They're clearly visible on paint, the lights and the black piano trim. I must commend Mahindra on their paint quality. These kind of ratings you will not find these days even on brand new Mercs and Beamers. Since the car had such healthy paint readings, we decided to go in for a perfect finish, and that is why we decided to do a complete 3-step paint correction. For the first step, we are using a heavy cut compound with a wool pad, and 4 passes with this will ensure that there are no imperfections left on the paint. However, this step does leave some holograms, and in the second step we are using a medium cut polish and a medium cut pad to remove these holograms and to have a perfect finish. The surface refinement is what takes the maximum amount of time, and in general it takes us 1.5 days to do this step. And for the pièce de résistance, we are using Carpro essence on a soft pad to give you that jeweled look. Essence is a ceramic based polish and takes the gloss to the next level and also sets the base for the application of ceramic coatings. Now, interior detailing is something that we have not shown too many times before, And we start with a thorough vacuuming of all the parts, starting with the carpet, the boot area, the seats, and various cubby holes that are there in the vehicle. Once the vacuuming is complete, we use an interior cleaner and a soft brush. Using circular motion, we clean each and every part. Here you can see that we are going after the grills and the dirt that is accumulated there. My interior products are all from 𝗍𝗄𝗁, which is a German company, and they're safe to be used on all interior surfaces. This is a nice 50-50 shot of us working on the seats. You had already seen what the seats look like, and here we are going after the seats using a leather cleaner and a soft brush. The cleaning action is pretty gentle so that the leather doesn't get harmed. And here, see for yourself what a difference that one pass has made to the condition of the leather. This is what it looked like when we started working, and this is what the leather will look like after we are through. Like I had said, detailing is all about attention to detail. And here, we are working on the rubber beadings that are surrounding the doors. Nobody pays much attention to these areas, but we ensure that not a speck of dirt remains anywhere on your car. Interior detailing is very tedious and time consuming because of there being so many different parts on the interiors and so many different kinds of surfaces. But I find interior detailing to be very satisfying because we spend most of the time on the inside of the vehicle. The inside of the vehicle should always look absolutely spick and span. And no, I don't provide just lip service. Now here, take a look at this shot, how good the interiors are looking. We've been working on this car for 2 days now. Today is day 3 and the car is nearly ready for coating. The only thing that is left before we do the coatings is this panel wipe. This is to ensure that the surface is absolutely clean. There are no specks of dust left on the surface and there are no fingerprints. And this will help the coating and bond better. Since the surface is absolutely perfect right now and freshly polished, we do not want to instill any marring during this process. And that's the reason why we're using a very soft cloth and very gentle motion to ensure that the surface stays perfect. And we're using NGC from ArtDeShine to protect this finish. And you can see my dog is there to supervise. NGC is short for Nano Graphene coating, and out of all the coatings that I've ever used, this is by far the best. You can see during the application itself that the coating goes on pretty thick, and the viscosity of this coating ensures that it forms a layer that is 8 to 10 microns in thickness, which for coatings is an absolutely unheard of number. A lot of times people ask me what is the difference between me and local detailers. So this is the difference: the attention to detail and the kind of products that we're using. Not a single surface on this vehicle will be without a ceramic protection. And all the coatings that we're using, they are some of the best that you can find anywhere in the world. Coating is not just for looks. The added looks is an add-on. What you're paying for is for the protection that it provides. Protection against UV rays, against deposits, against minor scratches, and the self-cleaning abilities. My goodness, they are phenomenal. With this graphene coating especially, the surface becomes so slick that if you try and lean back against your car, you will have a tendency to slip. The difference in finish can easily be made out in this shot. For the interiors, we have a fantastic coating from Geon. This is a leather coating, and the purpose behind this coating is to ensure that the leather does not get stained. Those dark stains that you saw on the vehicle earlier, so this coating will prevent them. If those stains are left on the vehicle, on the seats, then that has a tendency to get absorbed in the leather and it discolors the leather permanently. This coating will prevent it 100%. Back to the exterior. The wheels get their own coating, which is temperature resistant. This prevents deposits and accumulation of brake dust. Now this is the area that was offending me a lot. So here we are using a trim coat, and you can see that wherever this trim coat is getting applied, the surface takes on a different kind of finish. So this is not shiny, it just darkens the finish and provides a long lasting protection. This plastic scuttle underneath the wipers generally accumulates a lot of grime, and for that reason we are protecting it with our trim coating to prevent fading and deposits. And this is what the vehicle looks like after 3 days of hard work. Thanks for watching and enjoy these shots.
क्रोम कर दिया था।